Okay, apologies for absence.
Councillors Bowman and Freeman.
A disclosure of interest to deal with disclosure by members of any disclosable pecuniary interest and interest other than pecuniary interest as defined by the STC Code of Conduct and Localism Act 2011. No? Okay, agenda item number 3, Personnel Committee Policies. Report 12416 on pages 2 to 26. James, do you want to just go through?
Obviously, Council had a chance to look at these. They do. George has done a brilliant job of drafting most of these, so thanks to her for that. But they are reflective of policy that we have, whether it's written or not, and obviously fitting in with modern employment rights as well. I did receive a number of small amendments from Councillor Latham. What I've agreed to do is we'll talk about those outside the meeting rather than go through them one at a time, so that them are just minor changes. They don't change the ethos of the policies, just some of the wording. So what we'll do is if everyone's happy, I'll work on those before these go to full council for adoption with Councillor Latham, just to make any minor amendments that we agree. But if there's any other questions or queries on any of the policies, obviously we're happy to discuss those. The training policy at the back is, if you remember, we did originally write off the original training policy, which really wasn't fit for purpose. So this is a complete redraft of a new policy to reflect what the council said when we brought the old policy before you for scrapping. So hopefully that deals with that. The main thing is that we obviously do encourage training of members and of staff, because that improves the quality of what we do. We do cover some of the financials within their implications, but one thing we do is that's where people are off work for training. If it's a normal day training course, then they get time off in lieu for that, the paid time. If it's a qualification, then that's expected to be in their own work time. We already do that anyway. I've done that, and so has Lucy during her course. The other one is that we obviously look at different methods as well for how we're going to do the training, and that really follows as well a lot from our performance appraisals, how we discover how we're going to deliver the courses. So it's all linked in. I think that's quite important policy actually.
Just a quick question on maternity leave and return to work.
Yeah.
Anything about job share? So if you want to come back and you want to go back to the job share, because I couldn't see anything on
It's a statutory right there, isn't it?
Is it? Okay, then you can come back and you can go back to job share.
You can, yeah.
Okay.
You can request it.
Yeah,
It's a statutory right to request.
Okay.
But the legal requirements are the council has to consider its business needs and the practicality of the request. And if they can find a way to do it within those requirements, then we can do a job share. Which
so is any point don't request attention to that? Is there a right to request a job share? Because there's nothing mentioned in that you can return to work and request a job share.
We could add a paragraph.
Under part-time change hours, it's covered indirectly by saying that when returning to work,
okay, that's
the right to change hours.
Okay,
It's almost there.
Yeah, it is a statutory right as well. We can't say we're not going to consider a request.
Are you going to go through one by one, or do you want to look at the whole?
No, I think just
You
one.
can put all together.
Can I say something?
Yeah,
On the training one, I'm pretty sure we said we'd split the members and the employees up, because I said it wasn't really right. I'm pretty sure I said that at one of the full council meetings, so you've got it lumped together.
Yeah, we have. I mean,
you're going to split it.
we've got different paras to cover them both.
I'm just not sure it fits right, that's all, because there's distinct needs from member training compared to staff. I just don't think it's necessarily should be in the same document. That's just my own view. But, you see what I mean? It's just
I've done it before.
it's just I've never seen it.
Yeah, I understand that more with a large organisation. I think. With I've certainly in the past had a joint before.
Maybe it is. Sorry, go on, please. Sorry.
The same principles apply for everyone.
Yeah.
I think you can do it. It is possible to cover it with the both. I think it does work quite well actually. Because with any policy, when you put it in practice, you see tweaks as you're going along. And what we do as a rule of thumb is we have a master file, and anything we think needs changing, next time we review, we make a note of in the master file. So if we do see an issue with this through practice, we will make a note. And if it's something that's essentially needs changing straight away, we bring it back. But generally speaking, if it's just minor tweaks, we would just make a note, and then when it comes up for review, we'd make sure those notes were taken into account when we review the policy.
The other thing I'd say about that, I don't want to change this document, but perhaps at some point we could do some work on evaluation and training, because I know you use a form, you know, I built one in myself, but it is very basic. I think we could do with reviewing that, the value for money aspects of it, and the outcomes from training. You know, how is it going to be put into use? How is it going to be disseminated, and all of that? I mean, I did a lot of work on that myself.
Yeah.
My past job.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I mean, it doesn't need to alter this, but
No.
perhaps look at that follow up.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Thanks, Penny.
On page 22, with the bonus you get if you don't have any days.
Yeah.
Is it pro rata if you're part time anyway? I just wondered how you work it, part time workers.
You can do that, but in the past I haven't. I'll be honest with you, because it's not a large amount of money.
No, I realise.
And if you make it so small, it actually then loses its impetus. So I've not pro-rated in the past, but I have found it does help reduce sickness levels.
What's the cost implication of this in terms of, I mean, presumably everybody gets £100?
Yeah, it would be in the region of, if everyone, it's the figures there I think, isn't it? If absolutely everyone got it, it would be £2,100 if every single employee didn't have a single sick day, but obviously that's not going to happen. I would say on average you're looking at somewhere in the region of about £1,500 maximum.
I mean, I like the fact that it's quite punitive, so if you've got 3 sick days, you get nothing. That's quite good. So
Yeah. And we've talked about this because some people might take a different view that you're encouraging people to come to work when they're poorly. Usually that's not the case. What you usually encourage people to do is take time off in lieu when they're poorly, maybe, or when they're a little bit under the weather, rather than having a sick day and having a duvet day at taxpayers' expense.
I think if the amount was quite a lot more, then that would be a problem. But I think for £100, I don't think it's going to. That's going to be allowed, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think it's just it's like a little thank you, because I know we have staff here who do exactly what I'm describing, where they might be a little bit under the weather, and they may say, I'm not feeling so well today, but I'll just take time off in lieu.
Or can I work from home?
Or can I work from home?
Yeah.
One of the two, which is good from taxpayers' point of view. But it's just a nice way of saying, well, thanks for that. You're a very diligent employee, and there's a little reward for you at Christmas.
it's a quick question. We've spoken about this before, but I cannot remember what the conclusion was. When you have staff that are taking so many sick days within the time period, what is the norm? Is there a policy for dealing with that? Or?
Yeah, well, that's not necessarily within a policy. That's just your return to work thing. It's something I want to look at, but I will say this, touch wood, we haven't really got a problem with any staff in terms of sick days. I think all of the current staff are very diligent. We don't have that many sick days at all. But that doesn't mean we should be complacent, because you need to have things ready for if that does happen. So we want to get that procedure in place. That it is a standard return to work interview where necessary.
Is the bonus actually taxable anyway? So
It is, yes.
So it's not worth £100 then, effectively. So
Yeah, for your average employee, it's going to be 75 quid or whatever by the time.
These kit days are a new concept to me. Give me some examples of what that might actually mean in theory, in practice, picking touch days. What would they be doing?
I think
Go on.
something like attending staff meetings, say if you're planning to return to work in a month's time, if it was me, I'd be thinking, I can come along on a Wednesday morning and go to the staff meetings just for that month and just get my foot back in the door for a bit.
The kit day doesn't, it's not taken out of your 26 weeks plus 26 weeks. It's additional too, isn't
It's
it?
additional.
Yeah.
So it extends your. So does that present a problem when it comes to the documentation when you agree at the start of the leave, when the return date is specified, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you need to adjust that, don't
You
you?
don't extend the leave because of kit days taken, because when the council pays someone for working a kit day, it would be, you get paid the SNP amount and then the council
Oh, I see.
tops it
Okay.
up.
Yeah. So you get paid the money.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it does
right,
count
okay.
as
Yeah,
one
okay.
of your days
All right,
out of
that's
your
fine.
leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was talking to somebody I know is in HR in the banking industry, and she was telling me that standard practice for them is they may, with some of the staff, they may have a project or something where they can come back in and just get back into the work time routine by maybe just doing the odd day here and there, dealing with a project rather than a daily workload. And that gets them a kit day as well, and it's quite standard in a lot of places now.
Any other questions? Okay, should we take all the 6 recommendations together? So are we okay with that separately?
Yeah, subject to James and I.
Yes, we
agreeing that
yeah,
they would mainly be down to issues.
Any proposals to propose there?
I propose.
Okay, seconded. Okay, we take all the 6 together, subject to James making the alteration.
Yeah.
All those in favour? Unanimous. Okay, agenda item number 4, the exclusion of press and public. And the chair will move in accordance with the Public Bodies Admission to Meetings Act 1960, the press and public be excluded from the meeting during the discussion on the next item on the agenda, as the items concerns confidential personnel details. Anybody wants to move the motion?
Yes.
Seconded. All those in favour? Okay. So now they moved to exclude the press and the public. Okay.